Hi, welcome to Jackie Burns Creations. We are doing a Halloween gingerbread decor. Oh my! It is hosted by Martina of the Holiday Workshop. This is her first her first hosting job. So let's get in there and really support her. A lot of great people. This is a bag of foam clay I got from Amazon. My friend Indiana Jones was using it, and I thought, I'll give it a try. And I have a new IOD gingerbread mold. So I patted my foam in there. Goes in very nice. IOD molds are very cool. They've got kind of a ridge where you can feel. And they work with resin, paper clay, real food, but don't use them for food and resin and clay, just for one or the other. Anyway, so I'm patting in the gingerbread boy, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. I've never done gingerbread Halloween, but hey, I think you could do it for any time. Now I'm patting in for the girl. Goes in there very nice. And I set it aside to dry overnight. Now I decided to make my own just from scratch. Of course, it's just like you do when you were a kid. You just roll snakes, roll balls, and just put things together. That's really pretty easy. Give it a try. Even if you get some Play-Doh just to play with. You might be surprised at how fun it is. Just takes you back to your childhood. It sticks to each other very well, where some clays you have to score it and wet it and stick it, but this sticks really nice. So I'm just tucking in some sides and smoothing things out with the end of my paintbrush, because I still don't know where all my craft supplies are. They're in boxes in the garage. That's where they are. So I'm just smoothing it out a little bit here and there. Like I say, it sticks to each other really nicely. Shaping the arms up a little bit. Add some little shape to the head. And you can use tools, but your fingers are great. Popsicle sticks, skewers, anything you can find. And I'm putting on some shoes. Can you guess who I'm making? If you said Frankenstein, you're right. Should say Frankenstein's monster, because Frankenstein was the creator. And I'm taking a little bit of water on a brush, a soft bristle brush, and just smoothing things out. So you don't get a lot of seams or dents, because the foam clay kind of dents easy. Your fingernails and stuff get in the way, but it can really be smoothed out with the water. Okay, here's another one I'm doing. Just press it out into the shape you want. Very easy. As an art teacher, I used to say, look at shapes. The head's round, the arms are oblong, like a tube. The dress I'm making is a little bit of a triangle shape. Just getting it out to the size I want. Just break all your artwork down into basic shapes. Now I'm smoothing this one out with some water also. tell by this coil what I'm making. I'm making the hair for the Bride of Frankenstein. Yay! Excuse me. Get it all smoothed out here. Now, the next day I pop these right out. They're a little too sticky if you try to pop them out right away. So if they sit overnight, they pop out great. So what I'm gonna do is just clean up the edges because some of it hung over the edge. Take my scissors and just snip off the little places that is hanging over. You could pinch it off with your fingers too. Okay, back to Frankie. Oh, I'm painting his shoes. It's really great to have a turntable, Lazy Susan or whatever you want to call it, to rotate things around when you're painting or doing anything. Give the missus a little bit of paint for her hair. Throw on a little paint for his shirt. And her dress. Now I'm giving him a little bit of a green look. Even though he really wasn't green. I don't know why they always made him in the pictures, because the original movie was in black and white. But that's what we all think about, is a green monster. He was just misunderstood. She wasn't green either, but I gave her a look to go along with Frankie. Now, I'm painting some more green on the mold. Ginger girl. This is a little bit of a mix of a little gray and a little green. And it's just very simple painting. When you say, I can't paint, yes you can. You just take a brush, dip it in the paint, and put it on. Okay, I painted her dress a purple. They dry pretty quickly. Yeah. Giving him a little bit of paint here. He's getting a black suit. Tried to make a very pale pink color. Kind of dead looking. Can you guess who I'm painting? Dracula! to the missus. Now I'm making some like lace or material hanging from her dress. And I did some from her sleeves. She looks like she's got a cone head, doesn't she? I gave her that white streak up the front, and then I kind of looked later on and looked at a picture and went, oh, there were one up each side. Oh, well. I can always go back and paint her if I want, but it works. So I'm making Drac, I'm making him a cape, because we know he's got to have a cape, so he can dramatically flip it off. Who likes the old horror movies? I don't like modern mad slasher movies. I like the old ones, like in black and white, Frankenstein and Dracula and the Wolfman and the Mummy. Okay, there I've attached him to his cape, and I am making her a broom. And I'll let these again dry overnight. I'm just making a little texture in the handle of the broom with my fingernail. Now I'm giving her some hair, kind of some crazy paper colored hair. And you can see I painted Dracula's cape red, and I made her a hat. Stick her hat on there. So fun trying to be creative and just doing you. Don't ever compare it to somebody else's and say, oh, theirs looks so much better. No, that doesn't. You do you. Okay, there she's got her broom. Now I'm starting to give them faces. I just used a really small Sharpie. Didn't want to get too elaborate on the faces because they're very small. Okay, there's the face. And I put a couple of screws on the side of Frankie's neck. There's our Dracula. There's our witch. And there's Mrs. They were fun. And I put them in a box, just as if they're cookies, waiting to be delivered. Some tissue paper in the season colors. Oh, I ended up fixing Dracula's head and giving him a pointed hair for his widow's speak. Suddenly dawned on me, oh yeah. I just took and punched a little hole in the foam, put a little tiny hot glue in there and put it in. I thought I had the camera on. Sometimes we get so excited when we're filming that we do forget to put it on. And I really want to thank each and every one of you who are my subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It gets YouTube noticing, and when they notice, they promote your videos a little more. So this was a very fun project, and I'd say just get some foam clay at Walmart or Dollar Tree or someplace and just play around with it a little bit. Make yourself some little monsters, or let your little monsters make some. Thanks for watching, everybody.